When the 30-year-old novelist Sally Rooney turned down the offer from her Israeli publisher Modan, which published two of her previous novels, to publish her most recent one in Hebrew, there has been something of a reaction, not just from people in the Jewish community or people who might be categorized as pro-Israel, but from plenty of others who've questioned whether or not this is the right sort of action for authors to be taking. Now, people are pretty split on this. Many on the left, and perhaps culturally more people are, see this as a positive action, see the support of BDS, boycott, divestment and sanctions aimed at making life difficult for Israel. They see this as a good thing, and that important authors, famous authors, powerful voices like hers should be lent to that cause. But others have questioned whether or not this makes her a hypocrite, saying that if she's happy for her book to be published in other languages, including perhaps Arabic, Russian, Chinese, why is she so unhappy specifically with the idea of a Hebrew translation? I think this is definitely a very high-profile and perhaps extreme example of somebody in that world trying to make a stand. In her statement, the writer insists that the Hebrew language translation rights to her new novel are still available, but there aren't many publishers who aren't actually based in Israel who would perhaps be interested in publishing a Hebrew language version. It's a pretty small market as well in terms of the international sales of that book. Her previous two books have been very successful, and Normal People, of course, international bestseller and also turned into a TV series. So certainly she's lending a lot of publicity and attention to this cause. I did contact her literary agents today to ask them questions about this, to ask them perhaps if she was thinking of boycotting any other language editions or any other publishers around the world in other countries. They said they'd get back to me, but they haven't done so far. And it's not clear at all whether or not she will be taking similar stands when it comes to other countries. Maybe even not that far away from Israel, she may be concerned about other countries in the Middle East and potentially publishers in other areas in that region who maybe don't speak out against human rights abuses in the countries they're based in.